Too much, grab on my waist and put that body on me. I'm coming now, follow my lead. Come coming now, follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with.
Hi everyone, welcome to my makeup video, or my son will say welcome to Iron's toy video. We are in Rome and today is day 3, conference day. It's on a conference with my company, and tonight we have a toga theme. So for that I thought I'd do a toga makeup tutorial today. So we're going to do gold eyeshadow and red lipstick, and then we'll do the jewellery that I've got as well, the headband and the natural toga outfit. So let's see how that goes.
So the first thing I'm going to do is moisturize my face using the Body Shop oil-free mattifying cream. It's a light gel-like technology and it's really like thin, and it mattifies the skin and keeps it from going oily, and I must say it does work. Usually I would just put it on my T-zone, but I've decided to go all over. Next I'm going to use the number 7 airbrush away primer, and this is just a few dots here and there, and it's a photo finish primer, and it's a silicone base. So what it does, it just gives like a silicone base to your face, so the foundation and everything and all the makeup stays on top, it doesn't sink through. I think that's what it's supposed to do anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I am going to take a very basic Rimmel eyebrow pencil in the color brown and just very lightly start shaping the eyebrows. Don't go in too deep, just very gently start building the color and then start building the shape until you've got the desired shape you wanted, basically. What I do at this point, I just get a brush and just brush the product into the hair and make sure there's no harsh line and it's all nicely blended together and it looks natural as possible. Sometimes I also take a clear brown mascara and I would just brush that into the hair as well. It just gives it a nice finish and keeps the product in throughout the whole day. What I'm going to do next is basically use a MAC Studio Finish foundation in the shade nc40. And for that I'm going to use a Real Techniques beauty blender, just a damp beauty blender. Make sure it's nice and damp, and then remove the excess water using a funnel. And I'm just going to blend that foundation right into the skin, and I'm just going with one layer at the moment, and then when it's finished I'll see how it looks if I need another layer, and just blend that out as much as possible. And once you're happy with blending the foundation out, my favorite Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade medium, just gonna dab a few dots in a sort of like a upside down pyramid shape, and then just again using the damp beauty blender I'm just gonna blend that out. And once I'm happy with blending my concealer, I'm taking a B powder brush. It's like a big fat brush, and I'm using the Bare Minerals Veil powder, and I've actually broken my original pot, so I've just used a empty pot. Just put a really small amount of product onto the lid, and then just using the brush, just in a circular motion, put that into your face. And you need a really small amount, and trust me, you don't need a lot. And I just find that gives a nice, flawless finish and sets the foundation. What I'm going to do now is use the Bourjois eyeliner, precision eyeliner in the color black. It just has a really nice fine tip and is just perfect for doing eyeliner. And it doesn't smudge, and it does last all day, and you don't get the cracks in between. So I do like this eyeliner, and it's a drugstore one, so it's really affordable. I think it's about $6.99 or something like that. And what I like doing is doing little strokes instead of big strokes, and I do the middle first, then the inner corner of my eyes, and then I do the flick. And how I basically do the flick is just create a triangle and just complete that basically with the product. Next, I'm using a Bourjois Sandal blusher. I love this color. It's a very nice tan brown. It's amazing. It looks really good with nude lipsticks and heavy colored lipsticks and dark colored lipstick as well. And I usually just put that on the apple of my cheeks and just blend outwards. And today I'm going to use one of my favorite highlighters by Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in the shade Golden Lights. This is so extreme, guys. It's really, put a little bit on and you'll be noticed from space. I like it like that. So I do layer it on a little bit more, but only during occasions, not on a daily basis or anything like that. And I'm using again a B fan brush, just to put that onto the cheekbones, around the side of my forehead, and a little bit on top of the brow. And I'll probably go in with the bridge of my nose and the cupid bow as well. And I do not always like doing my chin because I do get greasy around that area, so I like to leave that out. I was going to put eyeshadow on, but I actually think it's going to be quite heavy. So what I did, I took my highlighter and just dabbed my finger in, and I just put it on the tip of my inner corner of my eye, and I think that's enough. So I've gone ahead and put my toga outfit on, put my headband on, and I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on, the Maybelline Sensational Mascara in the shade Black. And I'm not going to go in with eyelashes, it's just extra job I don't want to do right now. So let me just do that and I'll come back in a bit. Okay, last but not the least, I'm using NYX Liquid Lip Gloss, or it's a suede lip gloss in the shade Kitten Hills, and it's basically a really bright red. What else possibly can I use for this occasion? And I love this because it's a long lasting, it goes on amazing, you don't get streaks, or maybe the lighter colors, I don't know. And it lasts a long time, and you don't get that cracky feeling on your lips as well, that which I really like, and it's not sticky as well. Last but not the least, without forgetting, a fixing spray. And I'm trying this out new. It was literally like £4 from Superdrug, so I thought, oh, let me try it out. It's a W7 range fixing spray. It's a dewy finish, I believe, so I thought I'll give it a go, see what it does, and just go ahead and basically just spray that on my face now.
I don't know if I'm supposed to shake it, but
once I've sprayed the fixing setting spray, what I also like doing, and let me know if that works for you because I find it works for me, I get my beauty blender, don't wet it again, just use it from how it was already when you first used it, and I just dab the setting spray into my skin. Don't scrub it, don't move it, just gentle dab into the skin, and I find that makes my makeup last a lot longer, and I don't get that cakey look, and I don't get the cracks in between the foundation where usually in the nose area. and I think it works for me. Let me know if that works for you. What I also like doing at this point, going back with my highlighter using the fan brush and putting it on top while my skin is damp. I find that works really well as well. And that's it, guys. That's the finished look. Hi everyone, so I finished my foundation at 6 o'clock p.m. and now it's literally almost 12 o'clock at night, and just to let you see how it looks, I love how this foundation looks. Nice matte finish, no cakiness. My complexion still looks non-oily, especially I get oily around the T-zone area, which I can say I don't think I'm oily at all. It's just a little bit of a highlight that you can see on my face. I did not do anything, no touch up, just a little bit oily on my eyelids as usual. No matter what I do, what product I use, I cannot get rid of the oiliness on my eyelids. So if there's any advice you can give, please do. As you can see, my eyeliner is still in place. Lipstick is holding on really well considering I was eating and drinking as well. And the bridge of my nose is not oily, it's just the shine from the mirror and the highlighter, I would say. Apart from that, I love this foundation and it's my go-to one I use on an occasion base. As you know, I don't use foundation on a daily basis. I'm more of a BB cream person. And as you can see, the lipstick, look at that, it's still like a nice kind of pigmented lipstick there, considering, as I said, I was eating and stuff. And overall, that's it, guys. So it's been about what, 6 hours, and that's how it looks. So very happy with that. Happy toga party.